Hey, 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 Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm here to give you your Scorpio new moon tarot reading, which is happening on the 4th of November, 2021. Yes, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. How this works is that I'll be throwing some cards down and I'll be telling you what's going to be up with the new moon. So let's get into it. So, of course, this is a general tarot reading. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live and when I'm dropping content. Comment down below if the reading resonates with you, you like the decks, what the heck is coming out of my mouth, and if you feel like this reading will resonate or you just find it interesting, make sure that you share this with someone that you think that would dig this video. But let's go ahead and dive into this. So with the Scorpio new moon reading, things are going to be intense for you, kind of like Jeff Goldblum style, right? So there's maybe love feeling or lust feeling, it may be driven to those. We're going to be experiencing dramatic changes, and you're going to feel overall just very magical. You're a wizard, Harry, after all. So, the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for the Scorpio new moon, it is the Page of Pentacles, okay? So this is going to be Capricorn, Virgo energy, and this is good news, all right? So what you're experiencing is going to be good news. This could be a whole bunch of resumes that you've been applying for your dream job. You're going to finally get that offer. Some of you are going to be handed keys, whether it's going to be for a new car, a new place to live. I am seeing some sort of money, some sort of inheritance. There's a big gift that's given. For like a very small audience, if you're expecting, you're trying to become pregnant or you're trying to build a family, that's going to be the case. For others, this could be an engagement or some sort of next advancement in a relationship, whether if you become, like official or moving in together, or it feels like whatever is the natural next phase of the relationship that is going to happen. I'm also seeing someone being handed a bag of Mary Jane. There's a big offer, a big opportunity. This is also some sort of an apprenticeship. I'm seeing if you're starting off like at the bottom of the barrel within a company, you're going to rise to the top very quickly. Like the student becomes the master. So this is a very good spread for the Scorpio and new moon. So with the Queen of Swords, which is going to be Libra, Gemini energy, okay, this is setting personal, healthy boundaries for yourself. Now with Christina Aguilera, she's feeling a little bit dirty. This could be you're tired of having a certain image of always being the nice girl or the goody two shoes or always reliable or dependable, or you could have been raised in a religious household and now you just want to let your hair down and just kind of want to have some fun. For some of you, this could be an extreme. That's just going to be for a very small audience, okay? But for others of you, I'm seeing somebody just having a name change or signing some sort of, it could be a restraining order. It just feels like some sort of, it could be even like a cease or desist. I'm just seeing someone setting very healthy boundaries for themselves. And there's no fucks given. You're not going to try to be nice about it. It's just like, this is the law. And I also heard that you don't negotiate with terrorism. I also heard with that. It's just like, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, is also what I heard. You're not going to allow yourself to be disrespected. Because with the 8 of Cups, this is going to be Pisces energy. You're moving on. So for some of you, you could be going through some sort of nasty divorce or separation or just leaving a long-term relationship. This could involve moving, relocating because of work, because of employment. I'm also seeing somebody wanting to travel abroad. It could have been whatever settlement or little savings or little nest egg. I'm all like, somebody is dying to go to Paris. Somebody is dying to go to Paris. I'm also seeing, for a small audience, somebody is dying to go to Disney World. They want to go on this Ratatouille ride. That's going to be small because we got like a Mouseketeer here, right? Seeing somebody that's obsessed with watching with the Mickey Mouse Club. Just like I. Interesting, though, we do have 2 8s. So there's going to be some communication skills that's going to be happening here. We have with the 8 of Pentacles. Because we have Star Wars Episode 3, when Anakin becomes a Jedi. So there's going to be some communication skills. It feels like there's going to be some sort of closure that you're going to have. It's going to be bittersweet, It's going to be bittersweet. It feels like ever since you set healthy boundaries for yourself, or since you've been gone, since they've been gone, you've been taking the high road. And it feels like you've just kind of chosen to focus on yourself, whether if you've just chosen to focus on work, or for a small audience, it feels like you may have gone through counseling or therapy because you did not want to become Darth Vader. It felt like you were going down that path where you did not want to be like a nasty Karen. You did not want to be like a grumpy old man. You did not want to be kind of spiraling out of control, or always being bitter or angry or resentful or hating life or hating yourself. It feels like there's some sort of like you were kind of feeling unhinged, and it feels like you're like, okay, let me go ahead and regroup and get my shit in order. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It could have been, for some of you, you may have been manipulated, but it feels like you have taken this time to not only emotionally and spiritually kind of process the ups and downs of the relationship, or the very hard hardships that you're going through. Sometimes I remember there was a few years, a period in my life. I want to say from 2014 to 2019 was when it felt like there was a shit sandwich that I was eating, and it wasn't until around 2018 was when I started to work on myself and really started to do kind of a spiritual journey and just kind of doing a self-evaluation. So you've been focusing on your career. You've been focusing on the bigger picture, on your hobbies, on long-term goals. But you've been working on yourself because you feel like you do not want to carry on. You do not want to relive that nightmare. So eventually you will find love. You're just wanting to make sure that you're not repeating the same mistakes, or like meeting another version of that person. You're very goal-oriented. For some of you, you're protecting your business, you're protecting your assets. Now with the 4 of Cups, this is going to be Cancer energy. It feels like you're holding on to something. So for some of you, you've been working on where you've had to learn a hard life lesson. And sometimes it comes in threes, or, it feels like it's just like a punch and a double punch, and it's just like, and then it's just like a Mike Tyson punch out, Sometimes you feel like Glass Joe, and you're just, whew. And it feels like there's some sort of insecurity or trying to please others, or, you may be kind of reliving your childhood where there's the mean kids that are always picking on you, and you're always trying to get their approval. You're always trying to get your parents' approval. You're always trying to You're always trying to overcompensate. And it's really, when it comes down to it, you just want to be loved. But there is pining going on here and lowering the bar. And the Six of Wands, this is going to be very good news. So there's going to be a lot of rewards, a lot of recognition. You're going to be getting that clout, as the kids would say. You're getting that clout. So what's going to be happening is that as you set healthy boundaries, this person could have ghosted you, right? So this person that you've always pined for could have ghosted you. You made peace with it. You focused on you, right? You're being a badass. You're running your own empire. And then all of a sudden, as soon as you become successful, this motherfucker tries to come back and is trying to love bomb you, and they're trying to mirror what you want. But you see for what they are, and I feel like that's going to be for some. So there's going to be a lot of rewards here, a lot of successes, and you're going to get a lot of people talking. But everybody's going to be talking about you in a positive way, because there's going to be some good news. And it feels like you're finally going to be put on the spotlight. You're going to get your kind of internet fame, or your hobby, your activity, things that you've been really interested in is really going to, things are going to be manifesting itself. You have like this vision. It feels, for some of you, you are trying to start like a clothing line, or there's some sort of like you're a designer. I'm seeing others just always being on stage. You have a very special talent. You have no problem being on camera. The Ten of Pentacles, you're going to be getting a lot of money. You're going to finally be building security, and it's going to be kind of like the life that you've always envisioned. You have kind of like the dream house that you have, the family, the circle, friends or family that you surround yourself with. You're going to start the kind of rewarding people or giving gifts, because you're going to feel very like it's a rags from riches story. It's going to be like you were struggling paycheck to paycheck, and now it's like those it's like one day, like winning the lottery. It just feels like one day your life changes for the better. It's almost like a Cinderella story, like a rags to riches story. Like you finally meet your princess or your Prince Charming. Your business your business rises, your empire grows, and this is a new beginning with the Fool card. There's a little bit of naivety, naivete or whatever, but you have like a loyal companion. There's new adventures. I'm seeing a lot of trips, vacations that are in line for you. I'm just seeing you overall very humbled. And with the Temperance card, so you're embracing your new beginning, your new adventure. And you're being rewarded through and through. But you're not being flashy. You're not going to overspend on frivolous stuff like Louis Vuitton or just fake superficial stuff. It's all about quality of things. So it feels like you're going to be really focusing on what's important to you. So if your main goal is to have like this dream home, you're going to be focusing on your dream home. If your main goal is to be able to travel the world, you're going to be traveling the world. But the people that you surround yourself with, they are true to you, and they help keep you normal. They help keep you balanced. You're very secure with yourself because you're in touch with the universe, because this is something that you've been manifesting. So this is a great reading, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the other cards. Welcome back. I pulled cards from the Labyrinth deck and from the Rebel deck. So the messages I have is Christ consciousness, ego, affirmations, conditioning and choices, and challenges. I'll go into the Rebel deck in just a little bit. The overall energy is love and intimacy. So you can only meet others to the degree that you've accepted yourself. So with the Christ consciousness, I am the way, the truth, and the way of life. Now, you don't have to take the literal, the Christianity of Christ. I just feel like this is an overall of your consciousness, from your what's right from wrong, and just acceptance that we're all flawed in some way. Our flaws is what makes us who we truly are. This could be because of religious upbringing that has affected your ego. Be the warrior of the light. Just don't try to outshine anyone. So just be true to yourself. Don't try to compete because of your own insecurities or anything else. Just be your true, authentic self. And with affirmations, it is a mastery of the word that leads to emancipation. So what the thoughts that you say in your head and what you say out loud will come true for better or worse. So for an example, if I'm frustrated and I just say like, oh man, I'm going to have a shitty day today. I'm going to have a crummy day. Well, guess what? I'm going to have a crummy day because I manifested that. You could say like, you know what? The first hour, was pretty crummy, but you know what? That does not define my day. That's just 1 hour of my entire day, And just even waking up in the morning and before going to work, just saying positive affirmations, that can lead to big things. And I remember back in 2015, 2016, I was extremely depressed. Did not even want to go to work. I was questioning my existence. And I would force myself. I had sticky notes on my door, and I would force myself to say positive affirmations every day. Positive things about me, positive, just positive days about just keep on going, and Rome wasn't built overnight, and just small things like that. And it did help with my self-esteem, and just it slowly built, and it gave me the courage to find a new job. It gave me the courage to stand up for myself. It gave me the courage to be more independent. I mean, it's just those little small things you think like, oh God, just looking in a mirror and just saying a couple of words, or just a couple of sentences like, like I'm Stuart Smalley, because I'm good enough and I'm smart enough and gosh darn it, people like me, and you just feel so cheesy and stupid at the time. But in time, you believe it. And it's just kind of like that fake it until you make it. Now, the conditioning and choice, you regain your free will by becoming conscious of what's going on inside you. So you have to make a choice. As soon as you realize you cannot stop making, there comes to a point where you can be aware of, say like you grew up in a dysfunctional household, and that's why you're a mess, or that's why you seem like you don't have your life together. It comes to a point where you're choosing to enable yourself by using that as a crutch or an excuse for you to be a lazy piece of shit, or for you to be, an emotional cripple or whatever, And it's, it comes to a point where, all right, but you can do something about that, And challenges, stay conscious, arise, you've got this. there's going to be challenges, and that's the thing in life. There's always going to be hiccups, there's always going to be bumps in the roads. It's all about how you handle it. Are you going to throw a shit fit and have a meltdown because Victoria's Secret doesn't accept your coupon, or are you just going to be like, oh, that's cool, man, that sucks, but whatevs, or you're just going to roll with it. It's a part of life. All right, pick your battles. Pick your battles. Having a meltdown at a store is not worth it, right? So, get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Some good shit's about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Scorpios, Scorpio energy. I'm looking at you. So, that was your reading for the Scorpio new moon reading, which is happening on the 4th of November. If this resonated, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu.